Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Very good morning to all of you. Right? I hope I am audible to all of you. Right? In case if you face any problem, let me know. Right? So I will discuss today's class. Right? Today topic. Uh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Last class I stopped with this indirect or reciprocal ranging. Okay, it was very interesting. I explained last class how do you do this indirect or reciprocal ranging when there is intervening ground between the two stations. It is required to measure the distance between them. How do you do it? Okay, because they are not intervisible. The two stations are not intervisible. How to range such a line, survey line? It was quite interesting. Last class we have discussed it. Okay. Today I will go to the same linear measurement. That's the other topic. We will just brief here, right? We will see certain aspect of chaining. How do you do chaining? Actually, the process of chaining, the person who is at the zero end is called a follower. Because chaining is done in the forward direction. No, actually he should be an experienced person. The follower should be an experienced person, right? He is holding the rear end or the zero end of the chain. The person who is assisting, actually the follower is called a surveyor, right? Actually the person who is assisting, holding the other end of the chain is called a leader because the chaining is leading the direction. Okay, the starting point, the person holding the chain at the starting point or rear end of the chain, zero end of the chain is called, he should be called a surveyor or follower. Okay, the other person is assistant actually. He is called the leader because he is leading the chaining process. He goes first. He follows him. The experienced person follows him by giving directing him. Right. That is why follower leader like that is there. How to hold a chain, right? That is one should know. Actually, the leader should take hold the follower will hold the zero end of the chain and he will be in the station, first the starting station. He will direct on ranging rod, he has to stand there. The another person, the leader, okay, who is nothing but the assistant. The leader will be holding one end of the chain in one hand. The same hand he will be holding some 10 number of arrows. In the another hand he has to hold a ranging rod, right? With all these accessories, he has to go to do ranging a line, right? That's what. So next I am telling you how to unfold a chain. That is very interesting. Not interesting, important. Because chain is in the lab, it is there in the folded form. Okay. When you go to field, you have to do it in a prescribed way. You have to unfold it. Otherwise, you will get so many knots and very difficult to open, removing the knots. That is why what to do. There's a way of doing. In the chain, you are using 20-meter chain or 30-meter chain, whatever it is. Hold the handle in the left hand. Okay. Hold the chain in the right hand. Just holding the handles, both handles of the chain in the left hand, and you have to hold the chain like this in the right hand and throw it like throw ball. No, with full force you have to throw it. You have to hold because then only the chain will be stretched. Okay, you have to throw it with some force, right? And you have to firmly hold both end of the brass handle of the chain. Left hand, no, I was all right, but I had the class because after taking bath, it's okay. So that way it should be done. In order, the other person, the leader will removing the knots and etc. He will be taking. Then you have to hand over. You will remove the knots. Afterwards, lining and marking. The leader should take. You have to hand over the other end of the chain to him. He will stretch the chain. Okay, he will take it, and he has to apply some jerking and all in order to make it straight. Right. So that's what I explained in this one, lining and marking. In this, what is explained, just you read it and you will understand. He has to straighten the chain and he has to swing the chain and he has to apply some jerks to make it straight. Okay, also a few minutes more. Just also this way it should be unfolded. So how to fold it, unfolding the chain and how to line it and marking. That procedure described here, it is easy in English, you will understand. Okay, so whatever points I remember, I am telling in a simple way. Just you go through later, you will understand whatever I told you now will be there in that explanation. Okay, that's what I explained through this paragraph. Okay, you did not memorize. Read it, understand. You can write it in your own words, as I just now explained to you. Right? In your own words, you can explain. Not necessarily all the points, wherever required. Right? Next, measurement of length with the help of a tape. This is not necessary for you. Okay, all are not important. Whatever important, you will read it. This I will skip. Measurement with a tape. Okay, that is not necessary. If you want to, you are interested, you can read it. No problem. Say how do you measure the distance between 2 points using a tape that anybody can study and understand. Okay, I will go to error due to incorrect chaining. You are doing chaining. Sometimes what have happened? You are using 20-meter chain and 30-meter chain. What is the guarantee that the chain is exactly 20-meter length or 30-meter length? At the time of manufacture, it was perfect. It was 20-meter length and 30-meter chain. But during it is being used in the field, no. That to when you are using it in the field, how roughly it will be handled, how much hardship it will undergo, the chain, all you know. Okay, that is why, moreover, there is going to be temperature. The chain is exposed to temperature. Due to all these things, there might be some error in the chain. Okay, sometimes the chain may be too long, sometimes it may be too short. Two means don't think too much. Also, we use the word 2, T over 2. 2 means maybe 5 centimeter long, 10 centimeter, 15 centimeter, 20 centimeter. Then it's original length. Okay, it may be long, too short. Likewise, some error will be there in chain. Moreover, if you do chaining for long distances, thousands of meter distances, when you do, since morning to evening, the chain will be exposed to sunlight. Due to the thermal expansion, there might be minute change in the length of the chain. All such errors are to be corrected in the measured length. That's what I am going to discuss. Just some simple elementary level problem may be asked during exam. If the length of the chain used in the measuring, measuring length of the line is not equal to the true length or the designated length. So true length, designated length is actual length of the original length of the chain, 20-meter chain or 30-meter chain, whatever you use. That length is called true length of the designated length. The measured length of the chain will not be correct, and suitable correction will have to be applied. Okay, if the chain is too long, the measured distance will be less. That is true. The chain is too long. If it is from error involved, longer than the original length, so the measured distance will be less. So the error will be therefore negative. So the error involved in the measurement will be negative because the length measured will be lesser length you will be getting. The chain is too long, right? And the correction is positive. So you have to add some the corrected length. Okay, correction will be positive. Similarly, if the chain is too short, the measured distance will be more. The measured distance will be more. The error will be positive. Okay, so positive additional distance is there, positive, and the correction will be negative. Please remember some small objective questions. This kind of questions will be asked. If the error is too long, the error, if the chain is too long, the error is negative. Correction required is positive. If the chain is too short, the error involved is positive and the correction required is negative. This you should understand. Okay, this kind of some small objective questions may be asked. Let L be the true result length of the chain, right? Capital L. And L dash is the incorrect or actual length of the chain or tape used. Right? Either chain or tape, whatever you use. True length or designated length and the incorrect length. That is another actual length of the chain now, right now. Right? That is the meaning of it. Correction to measured length. If you want to carry out correction to the measured length, what to do? Let the small L dash measured length of that line. Okay, L dash. L is the actual or true length of the line. Small L is the true or actual length of a survey line. You are measuring it using the chain, whether it is too long or too short. The actually measured length, you take it as measured length is L dash. Okay. Now then the true length of the line is equal to the measured length of the line into L dash by L. Okay. So L equal to, remember this simple expression, you can remember it. True true length of the line, survey line, small l is equal to L dash. Actually, the measured length into the actual length of the chain divided by the designated length of the chain, right? That you have to remember. I advise all of you, please, you get in using our tech.edu email ID. You contact the administrator of the email and get the email ID, college email ID, and join to it. In that case, I may not admit you. Okay, straight away you can join. Very good. So this way it should be done. Correction to area. If it is area, you have measured some length and breadth and you are computing area. Then later if you found that the chain is too short or too long, how to carry out correction? Okay, for that A equal to A dash. Okay, the actual measured area into L dash by L right, into whole square. Okay, whole square. This expression you remember. For length this one, for area this one. Okay, alternative method not required. Just remember this. For volume, not required. Okay, worried about volume. It is given for volume. That's not necessary. Okay, we'll see some simple problem, integral problem. I'm sorry, strictly speaking, I'm supposed to work out some problem from exercise. No problem, because I have to write it in a paper and scan it and show project here and discuss. No, instead of discussing with you the exercise problem available in the book exercise, simply I am projecting the whatever examples of the textbook and then explain. Okay, exercise problem you can yourself can work out. No, there will not be any difficulty. Right. So the length of your line measured with the 20-meter chain was found to be 250 meters. Right. Calculate the true length of the line if the chain was 10 centimeters too long. Calculate the true length of the line if the chain was 10 centimeters too long. Actually, using a chain, length is measured. Okay, it is found to be 250 meters. Right. But later, after when we verify, we found the length, the chain has expanded due to some reason. Okay, maybe some link might have opened. There might be some other elongation, or link circular ring might have become oval shape. Okay, or due to coefficient of thermal expansion, some links might have expanded. Something might have happened. This way, let it down. Yeah, can everybody hear me? Voice? Am I audible
Yes.
to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry. There is a call from HOD. Later I will talk to you. I will continue. See here, this is the problem, right? So what to do? Just now we have seen the expression required. That is incorrect length of the chain. L dash is equal to, what is the incorrect length of the chain? Actually, the chain is supposed to be 20-meter length, but there is too long. It's 10 centimeter too long. Okay, some error involved. That is why the incorrect length of the chain L dash is equal to 20 divided by 10 centimeter. No, 10 divided by 100 meter, 0.1 meter. So that's why 21.1 meter. This is the actual length of the chain. Okay, 20.1 meter. Now measured length L dash is equal to, because the length measured is wrong one, right? That's why L dash, small L dash is equal to 250 meter. Hence, true length of the line, small L is equal to, here the small L is missing. True length of the line, small L is equal to L dash into capital L dash by L, which is equal to 250 into 20.1. Okay, 20. Hope you will understand. That is equal to 251.25 meter. Now the length of the chain is 251 point, sorry, length of the survey line is 251.25 meter. This is the true length of a survey line. Okay, this way you have to carry out a correction. Next example, you will see the length of your survey line was measured with a 20-meter chain and was found to be equal to 1200 meter. Okay, good. So, as a check, the length was again measured with a 25-meter chain and was found to be 1212 meter. Okay, There are two chains used. Don't ask me, sir, whether we have 25-meter chain. Just for the problem, just for it may be there. But in our department, we have only 20-meter chain and 30-meter chain. So in this problem, two kind of chain used. One is 20-meter chain and another one is 25-meter chain to measure the distance between 2 points. Okay. Using 20-meter chain, it is found to be 1,200 meter. Using 25-meter chain, same length is measured again. It is found to be 1,212 meter. Okay. So there is anomaly, no controversy. So what happened again on comparing the 20-meter chain with the test gauge, now the person surveyor checked the chain. The 20-meter chain is found to be 1 decimeter too long. Okay. Find the actual length of the 20-meter chain used. Please see how we do that. So we have checked only the 20-meter chain. We found the 20-meter chain is 1 decimeter too long. Now you have to determine the actual length of the 20-meter chain, the true length of the 20-meter chain. Okay. Find the okay, let us see. For that, actual length means the error length. Actual length of the 20-meter chain. 25 meter is the true length. It's supposed to be, but it is whether it is too long or too short, we have to determine the actual length, right? So with the 20-meter chain, L equal to 20 plus 0.1. Why? 1 decimeter too long. 1 decimeter is 10 centimeter. That is 0.1 meter. That is why 20 plus 0.1. That is equal to 20.1 meter. That is L dash. Okay. With the 20-meter chain, this is the actual length of the chain. L dash is equal to 20.1 meter. Therefore, the length measured, okay, true length of the line, L equal to, small l means what? True length of the line is equal to actual length of the line, measured length of the line, L dash into L dash, capital L dash by capital L, which is equal to 1,200 measured, no? So 20.1 divided by 20. So 1,206 meter, true length of the line. This is the true length of the line, okay? After carrying out correction, it is the true length of the line. Now we are using this, we are trying to determine the actual length of 20-meter chain. Okay, with the 20-meter chain, the L is equal to, what is L? True length of the line is equal to the L dash by L into small l dash. Okay, the actual length of the line, which is equal to, what is the true length of the line? Just now we determined 1,206 meter. Okay. That true length of the line, 1,206 meter is equal to L dash. We don't know. We have to determine. Get the 25. 25 is the true length of the chain. The chain usually is 25-meter chain, but its length is different. Okay, that is L dash into 1,212. What is 1,212? The actual length of the line measured using 25-meter chain, which is 1,212. If you do it, 24.88 meter. The chain is too short. Okay, so that's what 24.88. Thus, the 20-meter chain was 4 centimeter too short. Okay, so 12 no, 0.12 no here. 25 to make it 25.1 meaning the error involved in 20-meter chain. The survey line was measured using 20-meter chain and 25-meter chain. What is the error is there in 20-meter chain is first found? It is found to be 10 centimeter too long, that is 1 decimeter too long. Then by doing this computation, we are determining the error involved in other chains. Sometimes this kind of simple questions you may get it, right, during your survey. Please, actually, all of you listen. The problem is a teacher who is well-versed, okay, I will talk it all these things later. Right from the beginning, I have a lot of difference of opinion with our college. Because I got some other exposure. No, I was okay. But and all I was supposed to talk here. I will discuss it with later when we meet in person. The class, I can talk really everything to you. Okay. Next example, I will see. A 20-meter chain was found to be 10 centimeter too long. Right? It is easy to understand. Just to listen. From my talk, you may not follow. Sometimes it may confuse you. Okay. But you have to sit in a shed and study what I am telling. Definitely you will understand. All of you will understand. The 20-meter chain was found to be 10 centimeter too long. After chaining a distance of 1,500 meters. Please listen here. It is due to thermal expansion. In a field, 1,500 meters means nearly 1.5 kilometer measured, right? Distance of the since morning to evening, the surveyor is standing with the chain on the field. That is why due to the temperature, the chain might have expanded, right? 10 centimeter too long, it has expanded. When after measuring 1500 meter, so it was not too long right from the beginning. Please keep it in mind. That is the meaning. Initially, it was all right. Okay, the chain was exactly 20 meters length. After measuring 1500 meter, due to the sunlight, it might have expanded. That is why it is found to be 10 centimeters too long. After measuring 1500 meter, it was found to be 18 centimeters too long at the end of day's work after changing a total distance of 2900 meters. Find the true distance if the chain was correct before the commencement of the work. That is the question. Find the true distance if the chain was correct before the commencement of the work. Before the commencement of the work, the chain was very good. Okay. Since morning to evening, usually in the field, due to some problem, it might have expanded. Okay. Or due to sunlight, composition of the expansion, thermal expansion. Due to thermal expansion, it might have expanded. That's what. Right. Now, for first 1500 meter, how to do the error correction? Average error is equal to 0 plus 10 divided by 2. Why? After measuring 1500 meter only, it is found to be 10 centimeter too long. Initially, it was at the time of commencement of the work, it was exactly 20 meter length. The chain was correct. That is why initially there was the chain was neither too long nor too short. That was 0 error involved. Plus now it is 10 centimeter too long. 10 divided by 2 equal to 5 centimeter. 505 meter. Therefore, L dash is equal to the actual length of the chain after measuring 1500 meter is equal to 20 plus 505. That is equal to 2505 meter. Then hence the actual length of the survey line L1 is equal to, I'm sorry, the true length of the survey line L. L1 means true length. L1 dash means actual length, measured length. Okay, in other words, measured length. True length L1 is equal to the measured length 1500. You can write the L1 dash into capital L dash by L. Okay, we put it first. That is 1500. What is that? Measured actual length, measured length. Okay, L1 dash 1500 into capital capital L dash divided by capital L. So 20.05 divided by 20. It is equal to 1500. Okay, 1500 not 3.75 meter. This much we have found. That is the original length of the true length of that line. Okay, measured up to that 1500 meter length here, right? This one. For the next 1400 meter, because at the end of 2900 meter is given no. For the next 1400 meter, the average error is equal to at 1500 the error is 10 centimeter. At the end of 2900 meter measurement, the error is 18. That's why 10 plus 18 divided by 2, 40 centimeter, 0.14 meter. That is the average error involved when you measure from 1500 meter to 2900 meter of the survey line. Okay. Now the L dash okay, is equal to 20 plus 0.14. 20.14 meter is the actual length of the chain. Right. Hence, L2, the true length of the remaining part of the remaining length, true remaining length is equal to 20.14 divided by 20. That is, okay, you can write if you want to like 1400, you can write first. Okay, measured length is L2 dash. L2 dash into L dash divided by L. Capital L dash divided by capital L. That is 1400 into 20.14 divided by 20 is equal to 1409.8 meter. Okay, therefore the true total length is equal to around the L2. Add them, will be getting 2913.53 meter. This is the true length of the survey line, but it was measured actually 2900 meter only. If you carry after carrying out correction for the chain is later found too short, too long, the error was carried out and it is found to be this much. This is the true length. This way you can do it. Likewise, there are two more problems. Let's say some problems are there. I hope you will understand. Later you apply your mind and you work hard. You are beginner. You are supposed to study with interest, with full interest. Okay, I'm just I made brief something and I explained something. Since you are beginner, you are studying survey first time in your life. No, you have to study with a lot of enthusiasm, motivation, and interest. Out of your self-interest, you have to learn it. Take any textbooks and read it. Okay, and also keeping the future competitive examination in view. Because in the future, you have to appear exam like GATE, graduate aptitude test in engineering, and engineering services exam. The GATE score will be useful for many employment opportunity. Okay, when you apply for public sector, they ask you GATE score. For all such, even in the future, if you attend any interview or attend this somewhere, this will be more useful. This kind of subject, you have to be strong in all the subjects. So that is why I advise you to study the subject out of your self-interest. Okay. Just I am briefing. I may not tell you, yes, I am not a survey teacher actually. So that I want to make it very clear. Just there is a shortage of faculty member. Although I am specialized in structural engineering, I am supposed to be in structural engineering division. Right? Since our college happened to be a small college, we have been just requested to handle any subject. So surveying I am handling now after 13 years break. Right? So I'm right. That's what. So chaining on uneven or sloping road is easy to follow. How do you do chaining on uneven or sloping road? Right? That's direct method. You read it. Whatever written here, all the text you read the letter. Wherever possible, I advise better anywhere if you want to discuss how the chaining is done on uneven sloping ground. If you want to explain, instead of studying, memorizing all the thing here, this kind of sketches you have to highlight in your presentation. Nobody will go through your text, what you have written. Simply seeing the sketch, they will understand, you know it, okay? That is a sloping ground here, by stepping method. Direct method, by stepping method, how? This is the starting point, this is the end point B. If we want the horizontal distance, okay? Because for plotting purposes, we use only horizontal distance, please remember. If you want to measure the distance between 2 points, on sloping ground, it doesn't mean that actual on the ground, it's length on the ground. It's length, the horizontal distance between the 2 points, that is important. Because how to say, to plot the position of points, relative position of points on the surface of the earth or in the map, in the preparation of plan or map of an area, we use only horizontal distance between the points. That you keep it in mind. That is why you have to measure the distance horizontally, right? So at the starting point A, one end of the chain is holded and the chain is stretched, or if you don't, you feel it hard. In such situation, the chain may not be preferable. A tape may be preferable in such situation when you want to do chaining in a sloping ground, right? So tape you can easily stretch and make it straight and hold it, right? So instead of 20-meter chain, you can use 20-meter tape, right? And just make it horizontal. And using this kind of drop arrow or plumb bomb, small plumb bomb, lightweight plumb bomb, you can determine, you can transfer that point to the ground. Okay. So one length, one tape length measured, say 20-meter tape length is, or 10-meter, whatever it is, whether you're using 10-meter tape or 20-meter tape or 50-meter tape or whatever it is, measure it and transfer this point here. Again, from this point, keep your tape horizontally, okay, and measure. Everything you have to do after ranging the line. First, one has to stand at A, another one has to stand at B, and you have to fix some number of intermediate points by ranging process. Already you know how to range a line. After ranging a line, you have to measure this way, okay? Stepping method, easy to follow. I hope you will understand. So the horizontal distance between these 2 points here, B equal to L1 plus L2 plus L3, L4, L5, L6, like that. You have to add the measured length, the horizontal direction. Okay. This way, the direct method we do chaining in the uneven or sloping ground, right? So if you read it, you will understand. Once you under this title, if you draw this sketch, more than sufficient. Then nobody will go through what you have written, your text. Okay, you will not memorize the text. Wherever you have sketches like this, it's better to draw, practice the sketches. If you draw it neatly, more sufficient. Next, indirect method. What is the indirect method of doing chaining on sloping roads? What to do? I have 2 points A and C like this, B and C like this. I want to measure the distance from A to C. How do I do it? Because it is bilinear type. Okay. So what I'm fixing an intermediate point. I want to measure the horizontal distance between A and C. In between, I'm seeing the terrain slope. Here, I feel from A to B, the slope might be okay. I can treat it as I'm fixing another point, and then it is the slope varies. Okay, to C, like bilinear, no, some multilinear or bilinear, right? So what I am doing, I am measuring the distance AB along the slope. Along the slope, I am measuring the length using a chain, but I have another device called a clinometer. Okay, using clinometer at a B, by viewing from B, the station A, I can measure this horizontal, this angle made by the line AB with the horizontal, which is theta 1. Okay, once I measured theta 1, the angle made by the survey line AB with the horizontal, easily I can compute D1 equal to L1 cos theta. Okay, similarly, here I am measuring this BC along the ground. Some extent, maybe using tape, I measure it straight like this. Here also, if I put the chain will lie on the ground. No, better we can use tape here. This is a kind of situation. BC is measured, and then using the device called the clinometer, I can measure the angle made by this line BC with the horizontal. Okay, therefore this D2 equal to L2 into cos theta 2. This way I can sum up them to get the horizontal distance between point A and C for plotting purpose. Because the plan, we plot the relative position of points, only the horizontal distance are measured, okay, the horizontal direction, okay, not along the inclined line. Okay, this way we can do indirect measurement of when we do chaining on sloping grounds or uneven grounds, right? That's what given here. Here, the slope of the line can be measured with the help of a clinometer. The device is called clinometer. Sometimes in the competitive exam, when objective questions, you will be asked what is the clinometer. The clinometer is a device used to measure. The kind of question I have come across. Sometimes somebody will ask what clinometer. So this is, please remember this device is called clinometer. Okay, it essentially consists of a line of sight. In that there is a line of sight. Some portion is there to view. Okay, called the line of sight. A graduated arc is there, and then a light plumb bob is there. Plumb bob is there with a long thread suspended at the center. Okay, if you draw this sketch as well as kilometer sketch, more than sufficient. This is the kilometer sketch. See here, this is the kilometer. There's some graduated arc like this, like your closer to now protector, like your protector road, right, like this. The graduated arc like this, and there is the AB. It's a line of sight. Okay, line of sight from provision to view. Line of sight is there. Some 2 points are there. You have to view through this point, like at the line of sight, and the survey line. Just you view from station A to B, and there is a suspended plumb bob here. Lightweight plumb bob is suspended. Since the circular arc is graduated, okay, you can measure the angle here, theta. See, how do you get, you are getting only this theta. How do you get this angle made by AB with the horizontal? See, instead of measuring the angle made by AB with the horizontal, you are measuring the angle between their perpendiculars. Okay, because this vertical is perpendicular to horizontal. This line is, I will go to hand, I will go to hand. Okay, right. This line is perpendicular to the survey line AB. The survey line AB, this is perpendicular, okay, to that. This is perpendicular to horizontal. So the angle between the perpendiculars of theta means the angle made by AB with the horizontal is theta. Okay. This way you can measure the angle made by the survey line with the horizontal using the small simple device called clinometer. Okay. This way indirectly we can do chaining or sloping or uneven ground. Even differential level also you can use it. Suppose along with the chain, if you want to measure the horizontal distance between the two stations A and B, which are lying on a uneven ground, okay, sloping ground, you measure along the slope using tape, make the tape straight and measure it, L measure, and using leveling instrument. Leveling you are going to study, I am going to discuss later, subsequent unit, okay. But however, just I am telling, if it is possible to get the difference in level between these 2 points using leveling instrument, that is found H. Okay, the difference in level between these 2 points is found to be difference in height. Okay, difference in level is h. So, you are by Pythagoras theorem, you can get this horizontal distance. D equal to root of m square minus h square will give you the horizontal distance. That also another method too. Difference in level measure. Okay. Another way of doing chain surveying on sloping grounds, right? What else? What is there here? Yeah, that is sufficient. But if those sketches are neatly drawn, more than sufficient. This is not necessary for you. Okay, not necessary for you. Okay. Linear measurement I have completed. In your textbook, MPC Pumia, there is a title called a linear measurement. Next, we will see the next class chaining. Okay, chain surveying. Again, I am going to discuss chain surveying. Almost the essential part of chain surveying is completed for you. However, I will be discussing in the next class. Once again, we will be discussing chain surveying, afterwards compass surveying, then leveling one by one. We will see. Okay, just over 3 minutes now. I think our list is not that. 3 minutes. 24. Yeah, I want to just wait. I want to record your name for attendance purpose. Okay, just I want to record your names in this video. Yeah, the video is being recorded. Just for attendance purpose, I have recorded all your 24 names. Only around 24 of you are attending class today. Right? I will record your names. This will be recorded. Right? In the video. Right. So I recorded your names. I will do one thing. Yeah, this one. First, I will stop recording and then I will discuss something with you. Just I will stop recording. Afterwards, I will discuss the other things with you now.